Thanks for joining me for today's session. We are going to be focusing purely on building strength in the arms. And for this session, we are going to use a resistance band. So whatever you have handy, make it available for you to use now. Ideally, you want a band that's going to be very stretchy because some of the moves will require as much stretch as possible with the band. Obviously, the stronger the band, the harder it's going to be. So you might want to play with your bands if you've got various strengths and various lengths around with you. So have a play around, just make sure that it's going to be long enough and of course stretchy enough for you to use. Make sure that you're physically okay to exercise. Feel free to rest and recover and come back when you feel ready. Make sure you've got plenty of space. A mat for today is not essential. But if you want to use it, it's there, and we are ready to get started for today. So with your bands, as I say, the focus is purely going to be working through the arms and the shoulders. Really good if you are struggling with weak shoulders, rotator cuff issues. I just want to build up and tone up through the arms. And if you're struggling with bingo rings, for example, this session will really help you. So we are going to begin with our legs hip width apart, taking our resistance band. I'm just going to start to gently warm up the arms for today. So taking the ends, I want you just to wrap the ends once around your hands, just to shorten the band. And a little bit of slack to begin with. And then as you stand straight, draw the shoulders back, take an inhale through the nose. And as you breathe out, you're just drawing the belly button into the spine. So you keep the back secure, stop it from arching forward, and just keep that trunk and the body nice and strong. Now with your arms, I want you to take an inhale and breathe out and come down. So you're going to start with a little slack on the band. You can see that I haven't put too much tension on. I'm raising the arms to about shoulder level, just warming up the shoulders, which are very small supporting muscles, can injure very easily. And if you are struggling with shoulder pain at the moment, you may want to cut your repetitions down, maybe do a few less than we're going to do today. If it starts to hurt, starts to get painful, then rest and recover. Come back when you are ready. So now after this last one, we're going to go a little bit further. So I want you to take the arms and just widen so you can see the band starting to stretch. And then we're going to take an inhale and go wide, keep a slight bend in the elbows. Exhale and come back down and slacken the back. Inhale, come up, shoulder level. Exhale, back down. Always keep a soft bend in those elbows. We don't lock them out. And then we're going to go a little bit higher after this one. So we're now going to take the band, stretch it a little bit more and raise those arms. Again, you want to bring the arms high, but only as far as the shoulders will allow. Inhale up. Exhale down. Breathe in and raise. Exhale down. We're going to go one last time from here. So after this one, as we relax and roll and release, shoulders are nice and warm, arms are prepared. And take your band now. And we're going to take the ends, loosen them off the hands, and just place one foot, your strongest foot ideally, press down in the very middle. Place that leg in front of your left leg, or whatever your weakest leg is. And then, as you lean forward, just push back with the hips so your back is nice and straight. Then you can take the band, you can wrap it once around your hands, arms bound by the side. I want you to inhale and bring those elbows past the back. So you're squeezing through the back. Breathe in, come up. Exhale, come down. Now we're going to target 10 repetitions from here. Keeping the elbows close to the body, So when the elbows come up, you can feel the shoulder blades drawing together. Breathing in, exhale. Make sure the knees are slightly bent as well, looking straight down. Now, if you find 10 too many, if you can feel the back starting to get tired, then cut your reps down. 8, 6 may be enough, because holding that position will feel a bit uncomfortable after a while. So when you come up, you can relax. You can just stand up nice and straight, then just can release. And then before we go to the other side, we're going to do another 10. We're just going to release the band gently off the foot. So just make sure it doesn't ping. And then relax, and we're just going to take a roll down. So we're going to take an inhale, let the head drop, relax the back, and roll down towards the mat. And then come up. So we're ready to go again for another 10. I'm going to change foot. You don't have to. I would always recommend bring the band underneath your strongest foot, just so it's more secure. So then we're going to go for another repetition of either 10 as a maximum, working either 6 if your back is really uncomfortable, or an 8, see how you go. Inhale, raise, exhale down. Just got to be aware though, when your back starts to get tired, you may start to feel this. You can see how my back is starting to get curved and it's relaxing. Got to keep it strong. So make sure you draw those hips back. Always keep the knees slightly bent as well. Don't keep the legs straight. So when you've done your repetitions from there, again, ready to come up, relax, just release that band gently. Take it away from your feet and then just roll down to relax your back. Inhale as you prepare, roll down. Exhale and come up. So now, let's come back. Take the band back where it was. Just release from your hands. Place it again underneath the center of the strongest foot. This time, with your band, as you wrap it back round, palms will face up. Elbows will stay tucked in. Going to be working through the front of the arms now. Keep the elbows in. I want you to breathe in and stretch. Now, this is where the stretchiness of the band really will help. If you find that you are unable to bring your arms all the way up because the band isn't long, you might need to release the band from the hands. So you're just holding the ends. You might need a longer band instead. So inhale up. Exhale down. Again, your target will be 6 as a start, 8 if you can get 6 without any issues, and 10 is your maximum. Moving slowly. I don't want to lock the elbows, so when I bring the arms down, I don't straighten the arms completely. I keep about 45-degree angle there in the elbows. And we are ready to release after we've hit our number of repetitions. And again, relax. So once again, you can remove the band underneath, take it away, just relax the body there for the moment. Alternatively, the option will be you can work one arm at a time. So keep one arm rested and just isolate that area. And you can target as many reps as you feel, one side. Then you can switch over. Or the other option is to alternate. So there's plenty of variations that you can do for the front of the arms. Of course, we do the front of the arms, the back of the arms, where the bingo wings are, is going to be just as important. Now for this one, slightly more complex. You're going to take your band, and as you can see, I need to bring the band behind me. I need to wrap it around the hands, and then I need to position with one arm higher than the other. I need to have a little bit of stretch, so I don't want it to be completely relaxed. If you've got a lot of band, you might want to wrap it twice, so you can feel a bit of stretch going on there. Now, once you've found that ideal position, you're going to work with this top arm. So we are now going to take an inhale, and we are ready to extend. You can do this sat down, you can do this standing. And you want to keep that forearm exactly where it is. So you can feel that through the back of your arm. Extend. Inhale up. Exhale down. So again, your repetition range, target 6 as your first, 8 as your second, 10 as slightly more advanced. And again, just be careful that arm doesn't start to drop, that elbow stays exactly where it is. And again, you can do this seated, you can do this standing. So when you're ready, you can relax, you can release the band, relax the arms, and then we just need to change. So simply change arms. And then from there, we're ready to go again. So we are inhaling to start, and up we go. Exhale back. And return and extend. And back. And return. Let's keep that going. So again, hit that target. And you'll start to feel almost like a burning sensation. That's the muscle really pushing through its barrier, working really hard. And then as we release, we can then relax, take the band away, and then just relax and roll the shoulders. And just gently release from there. And roll. You might want to give the head a little tilt as well from there. So just working through those shoulders like we did at the very start. Let's take the ends, and we can do a combination of different moves. Your band, we can start by stretching the band, and then raising to that shoulder level. We can hold one arm directly ahead, take this other arm and go wide. So follow that, in this case, my left hand. We're going to stretch and pull the band. So that arm goes directly in line with the shoulder and away. We're going to follow the band, come back around, and then we're going to change. So that left arm now will go forward, the band will slacken. We'll take the other side and pull. Follow that arm out. And come back in. And round, and change. And come back. We're only going to do 2 on each side because the shoulders will get tired very quickly. And then we come back and we can release. We can roll and relax from there. And then your main focus there has been through the back, through the arms, the small muscles through the front and on the back. And these are going to be exercises that will help to strengthen up your arms so you're able to do everyday chores, carrying, lifting with much more ease. Really good for helping to improve strength in your shoulder, especially for any rotator cuff injuries, and also to help prevent injuries happening as well. Also, it's a great way to help tone up your arms if they're feeling a little bit flabby. You want them to look and feel toned and stronger and more solid. then exercises there will be really help just to help bring that definition into those biceps and those triceps. Thanks for joining me for today's session on arms. I look forward to seeing you again very soon. Until next time, take care, stay in good health, and take care of yourselves.